Hey guys, what's up? This is my next video. Just waiting for this next PvP season to start, or chapter 4, or whatever they're going to release next. Right now it's kind of just a bit of grinding, and I wanted to do a video with my new free attack team. So if you've seen my other videos, my original free attack team is probably still my favorite. That's Moon Knight, Iron Fist, and Star-Lord. So Moon Knight, huge damage dealer, little bit of a tank. Iron Fist, he's a healer and could also deal a little damage. Star-Lord, he applies the buffs, and he has some real good buffs for the free attack team. Plus he has his own free attack. So it's just a good overall team. I think that's my favorite free attack team. Last video I did one with Spider-Man. And Spider-Man was a cool one because Spider-Man himself is a really cool character. And I think last week or the week before, I got Luke Cage, got him up to 4 stars today. And my new free attack team is that Luke Cage Iron Fist combo. So what I went with for my third person is actually Captain Marvel. Been working with her. Star-Lord, actually, I like him a little better, but the reason I went with Captain Marvel is that she has some unarmed melee attacks that Luke Cage can benefit from. So her first one, Fly Fight Win, is applies Frenzy to all heroes. So that is the main reason that, maybe not the main reason, but that was one of the good reasons for Star-Lord. He puts that Frenzied on the whole team. She puts Fast. He put, I think it was Inspired or something like that. He has a bunch of other boosts in all the categories to everybody. So that was a solid one. This is the replacement for that for Captain Marvel. Her other one is this Dog Fight that I like. At 3 stars, gives strength into the whole team. Application chance is only 80%. And for the last one, I like Kree Strike because it's an unarmed melee attack. The other one that I like, it's not an unarmed melee attack, but it actually has a lot more damage as this Photon Blast. So I kind of flip-flop between the two. I'm going to put this one in for this battle. Her Tactical puts Fortified on all heroes, increases defense by 25%. And keep that in mind when going over Luke Cage's abilities. Let me go Luke Cage next. The way I have him right now, I'm still trying to figure out which abilities I like for him. I've been playing around with a few of them in this team. 2 main ways to put on Protecting so that he can tank is this first one is Street Smarts. This is one he comes with. It puts on Protecting, puts on Off Balance. This is a really good ability for a free attack team, just because he does so many free attacks. 4 stars goes up to 213 damage rating. Pretty decent. 60 stamina. So each turn you're netting about 20 stamina. No, you're losing about 20 stamina net. So you could do this about 5 times before you have to recharge. Decent move. For his next ability, I put on Pain Train because of what it applies. It puts on Flat-Footed, which means it provokes a free attack after being attacked on that enemy, and Clobbered, which Iron Fist puts that on, Moon Knight puts that on with his free attacks, Luke Cage even puts that on with his free attacks. So not a huge important ability to have on because they put this on automatically when they're free attack. I'm not sure how the background works. I'm not sure what the percentage is and exactly how that works, but I know that a lot of times when they do free attack, they put Clobbered on. And then for the last one, I kept it offensive with Sweet Christmas. I bought this. It's a 3-star. I needed 5 3-star abilities to get him up to 4 stars. Let me go and show you what else I put on. I leveled this one up, the Shut Your Mouth, because it stuns the guy. I think that's cool. So kind of replacing what Star-Lord could do, even though I never used them. This is his other ability to put Steel Cage on. Best thing about this is it costs 25 stamina. So you're netting 15 stamina each time you use this. You're putting on Protected, which he needs, and you're giving him Guarded, which reduces the next incoming attacks damage and accuracy by 40%. The speed is very fast. You could use this unlimited times because of the net stamina. That's it. The other one I liked for him, I didn't level this one, but Slammer, because this one does a lot more damage than Sweet Christmas. Damage rating 338, plus you're getting additional 50% with that Guardian maneuver. And then Deadly Fortitude makes it even more. So this one hits harder. Those are his two big damage moves. This 70 stamina one and then that Sweet Christmas. I still don't have this one. Don't really see a use for it in the team that I'm running. But I just got this one this morning. This one looks really good, but if you look at the main thing, I mean, it does the neutralize, which is a good thing. But the other thing that it does is that fortified, which increases the damage. That's pretty much the exact same thing. I mean, increases the defense by 25%. That's the exact same thing that Captain Marvel does with her tactical. Does it at 4 stars at all heroes, but again, Captain Marvel does that. So in this team that I have set up right now, don't really need that ability at all. So this is what I'm running with right now. I'm not sure if this is the best thing, because like I said, I like this Slammer maneuver. This one right here. And then it level up all the way to 3 stars, but it does a lot of damage. And if he's fortified, with that protecting mode, does a little more. So, and Iron Fist, I kept the same build on him. I kept that Kung Lun combo because, yeah, it puts the Clobbered on, puts Weakened on. So I guess this is his free attack, this Kung Lun combo. I still didn't switch back to Ascending Dragon Kick. Luke Cage can put on that off balance. Captain Marvel could put the Frenzied. So the two best things about this, other people on the team could do. This one generates 30 spirit, damage rating of 120 right now at 3 stars, whereas Kung Lun combo generates 45 spirit and a little more damage, right? 129. That's it, 129, right? And 120, so slightly more damage. This is probably my favorite move that he does. Damage rating 293, goes up to 366 on a 4-star armor piercing. This is a really good buff. Plus, it does more with his tactical. So, slots for Luke Cage. I think he really could benefit from that application of buffs and debuffs, but I don't have that one. So I put a coordinated set on him. Also, obviously, that shield at 50% is really strong. Belligerent, that would be my 3 that I would use if I had him. The Belligerent, the one that does the shield at 50%, and the increasing the buffs and debuffs, because with the build that I have right now, he's still missing about 20%. If you look at this Pain Train, Flat-Footed, and Clobbered, 80% on both, so that would bring it up to 100%. And his off balance is 80% as well. So that is what I would run with him. But I just put on what I have with him. Let's take these guys into a mock PvP battle. This has been crashing on me, so hopefully it doesn't crash. If it cuts off early, it's because it crashed. The way this recording works is if it cuts off, the recording stops. So hopefully it doesn't do that. This is a decent team in PvP. It can't beat all the teams. Wasp is probably the real killer to this team. A leveled up, really strong Wasp, especially if Iron Fist goes. If Iron Fist stays alive and it's 3-on-1 versus Wasp, this team can win. It's going to take a while, though. Luke Cage really doesn't do a lot to Wasp. Captain Marvel can't do a lot to Wasp. I don't have their evasion super high. Iron Fist is going to need to be there just to heal. But most other teams, it's kind of hit and miss. Not super consistent with the wins, but this is a decent team. The last video I made that crapped out because it didn't have sound, I won one, I lost one. So let's see how this goes. Usually the practice missions are a little easier than the scouting missions. This should be good if I get the turn orders in the right way. This is winnable. Let's see. Nothing too crazy here. Let's just see how these turn orders go. That is usually pretty random. And I guess it makes the battles funner. More fun. Is fun a word? I don't know. Alright. Let's go. If Iron Fist could get his heal up, usually I end up winning. If they kill him before he gets his heal up, then it's going to be trouble for the team. Alright, so looking good. I'm going to get this heal up. So that's in good shape. They're going to have a whole nother turn though. Let's see if I could take out his Iron Fist with this Street Smarts. And got him. So that's why I like this protecting move over the what was that, Steel Cage. The reason Steel Cage is good though, it only costs 25 stamina, so you could just keep running that thing. So that's the trade-off you get with this. Going after Black Widow just because of the class advantage. He took her out. This should be pretty good. I'm just gonna go with Sweet Christmas. See if I could get a few free attacks here. And not he has a shield on. Jeez, no wonder. Alright, and dogfight. Put that strengthen on everybody. Alright, so that's one. Let's do one or two more, and then I'll go into PvE. Let's just see if we could get a different team. Hopefully it doesn't crash here. Alright, this is another winnable one. I want to try to take out Iron Fist first and Iron Man first. Either one of those. Captain America I could probably save to the end. Let's see. Iron Fist has to survive on my team to a chance. Oh no! Alright, so he could get his heal off. That's a good sign. I'm going to get that frenzied on everybody. So let's see how this goes. They have... Oh no! Oof. So I got the heal up, but Iron Fist didn't really do anything. So, alright, I'm going to put the Street Smarts on. Get the Protect up. Looking close, looking close. He healed Iron Man for... What is the computer doing? That's the reason that could win some of these, even if you're outclassed, because the computer does stupid things like that. Alright, so now I'm going to go try to take out Iron Man. He's got a big, huge shield up. I don't have a shield breaker on this team. That's another weakness of this team. Just going after his shields, man. Not even breaking anything yet. Alright, now we got it. Oh, but it's their turns. Alright, and I don't have anything to heal him up once he gets down, so just gonna keep going with the dog fight. Let's see if we could get out at least. Oh no, he's got a shield up. Alright, let's try some. Let me go back with Street Smarts, get another Protect up. So they don't have any big class advantages over me. I don't have any class advantages over them. We actually have the same classes right now. This Photon Blast does a lot of damage, but the weakness is that Luke Cage is not going to follow up because it's not an unarmed melee attack. That's why I'm not sure if I want to keep it, because it does have a lot of damage, which is tempting, or if I want to be switching that out. All right. Yeah, this was kind of tough. As soon as they killed Iron Fist, especially with those shields, I need some. I need to be able to attack that, and Iron Fist actually does that pretty good with his Iron Fist ability. It's not a shield breaker, but it does put a lot of damage. Let me go one more here and see how I do. All right, this is also winnable. I'm not too familiar with Nova and Agent 13, but this is the last two PvP rewards in this team. Not even going to check them because this is practice mode. Oh, is that... I guess I'm going after Captain Marvel. The other ones are stealthy. Yeah, I need to take out Nova because he could kill Luke Cage, but he has stealthy on. And a lot of free attacks. I think I only attacked once on that, and they just took out whoever was. Jeez, I can't even remember who was just in the center. All right, let's go. Put on this fly fight win. And boom. Alright, so this should be a win. Oh no! Ooh, Nova. Like I said, I'm not too familiar with him. I have him, but I haven't really worked on him a lot. I'm not familiar with Agent 13 too. Oh, she got a big heal on him. My goodness. He seems like a squishy character. Alright, so there goes Iron Fist. But, again, not the best ISO set for Luke Cage, but that coordinator came in pretty handy. Alright, let's see if I can take her out with Sweet Christmas. So he's got 3 more attacks, so he should take her out. And that is this team in PvP. Again, it's not a real PvP because it is the practice mode, and I think that's usually a little easier. But let's go into a chapter mission with this team. I know Wood likes to go on to mission 6, so I'll go here. See this team in action. They're decent. Like I said, I think I still like that first 3 attack team that I put together. They got a lot of good synergy with each other, but this one's pretty decent. Alright, so I gotta switch these guys out. I'm gonna put Luke Cage as my leader. I'm gonna put Iron Fist. I want to team. I don't care who I team up with. And then I'm gonna need Captain Marvel to come in as soon as possible. Usually I put my weak guys in, like I said, just to I'm gonna give them a good backup just in case, though. Put Moon Knight, who I like, and I think I'm gonna go with Spider-Man. Gonna go with Spider-Man. All right, so I'm gonna switch out Hawkeye as soon as I can and get Captain Marvel in there. So a little bit of a disadvantage for that because she's not gonna go right away. Cool. All right, not too much here. Boom. Did I get follow up? Yes. Not too much damage though. And they're both coming with their coordinators. All right. Hawkeye hasn't even a chance to go to get Captain Marvel in. Another 3. All right. Let's go after this middle guy. I'll have Luke Cage go after that scrapper. Oh. Oh, just that counter just takes him out. Looking strong in this one right here. Let me get his protect up. And it's finally Hawkeye's turn, so I could get Captain Marvel in there. To get the real team going. This is the team. And now they're frenzied. Alright, so should have the Iron Fist ready to go. I'm going to take out this last guy. Boom. Big damage there. And he's got another turn, so building up that stamina again. And I'm going to, boom, take out this guy. Oh, no. Ooh. Not even with the frenzied. But he gets it with his living weapon. Alright, so we're going to Pain Train. Put on some debuffs on this dude. Flat-footed and clobbered. Got them both. But it didn't matter. Got his free attack and just killed him. Alright, everybody should be strengthened. Maybe not. I thought that was a 100%, but maybe it's 80%. Alright, here's the Cardinal. There they go. Now they're all strengthened. And I want to see if I could just keep it offensive. I want to see if I could go without a heal. Smart thing would be to heal, but I like playing aggressive. One time I had to really play smart was again in Spec Ops 2 so far. So maybe when the new Chapter 4 and the Chapter 5 got announced, and Chapter 4 is not even released, which is kind of silly, but maybe when that comes out. A lot of free attacks here. I like these teams. I guess I'll heal. Oh, he might take him out though. He's got to attack before I get a chance. Oh, Luke Cage, take him out before he takes out Iron Fist. Oh, he put up a shield. Alright. I guess I will heal. Did a little more damage to Iron Fist than I thought he would. That brings dude up. Alright, so here's that Photon Blast. Does good damage, but it's not going to get a follow-up with Luke Cage because it's not an unarmed melee attack. That broke down the shield a little bit. It's breaking through the shield. The shield is down, and this should take him out. And that is my new team. And as usual, as I get a team up, I start a new one. So what I'm going to work on next is my Winter Soldier, finally. Haven't really found the abilities I like on this team, but it is solid enough to do decent amongst the team. So I'm going to go with my next team coming up, working on Winter Soldier. I'm working on Age of Ultron, Black Widow. Those two seem to have some really good synergy, and I'm not sure who the third is going to be. I've been looking at Agent 13 a little bit. I kind of like Captain America for this. Iron Man, I think the Civil War, I can't remember. One of the Iron Mans also looked pretty good. This is just going to be a strong team. Maybe the Iron Man. Maybe Iron Man, Winter Soldier, and Black Widow. Although, if I wanted to stick with the theme of the movie, Captain America would make more sense. In the movie, it was Captain America, Winter Soldier, and Falcon. So that would be kind of cool if I could keep the movie theme. But Black Widow, I mean, she kind of helped him in the movie. That's what I'm going to go with next. Also just downloaded a new Transformers game. I'm going to put a review up on that one. Usually I don't play too many games. But that is it for now. I'm going to be working this next team. Hopefully we get a new PvP soon. The rumors are that it's going to come this week. Although I'm not sure where the rumors are coming from, because I don't think that the company that makes this game puts a lot of info on the webs. And hopefully we're getting Chapter 4 pretty soon as well, and hopefully another Spec Ops. Although I don't know what movie they would do, because the first one was Ant-Man, the second was Captain America: Civil War, third one, I don't know. They maybe could go into a past movie. Be kind of cool. That's it. If you have any things you want to see, any questions, let me know. I will be back next time with a review of the Transformers game, and then I'll just keep working on these guys for Marvel Ultimate Alliance. Let me just say, this is still my favorite game, this Marvel game right now. My favorite characters switched. Last time it was Spider-Man. This time I think it's Winter Soldier. I still got to test out a lot, see how I like to use him with my playing style. But I think my favorite character right now is Winter Soldier. So let's see how that goes after I level him up. Still missing a bunch of guys. Still haven't done the last task for Nebula. I mean, I could spend that 5 gold and get her right away. Because I've done all the hard stuff. Just, like I said, not really interested in her too much. Would like to get Daredevil. Hopefully they make Angela available. Another Captain America would be cool too. Hear a lot of good things about the other 2 Captain Americas. Even the one I have, I hear good things about him as well. And would be cool to get Angela or Heimdall or I don't know. Doesn't matter. I don't spend too much on the superior power cells anyway. That is it for now. I will see you guys next time. Valley Flying. Subscribe, like, share. Hopefully like this video. Thanks.